Today, we're diving into the enchanting world of farmhouse garden decor from spring to summer. As the seasons shift and blooms give way to bold sunshine, our outdoor spaces deserve the same attention we give to our interiors. Whether you're nestled in a countryside cottage or a suburban home with a patio, this guide will walk you through ideas that are both practical and picturesque. Let's cultivate beauty and charm outdoors, season after season. At the heart of farmhouse garden decor lies a mix of rustic nostalgia and natural elegance. Think vintage watering cans, weathered wood furniture, cast iron accents, and clay pots overflowing with herbs and wildflowers. This aesthetic is rooted in simplicity, but it's also deeply curated. It welcomes imperfection. Chipped paint, mossy pots, and patinaed lanterns all add to the cozy, lived-in charm that defines farmhouse living from your doorstep to the flower beds. Before the decor even begins, spring is a season of preparation. Start by clearing winter debris, turning your soil, and pruning any frostbitten branches. This is the time to refresh your mulch, reline beds, and bring in those charming raised planters. Incorporate old wooden crates or galvanized troughs to hold new greenery. Cleaning and prepping allows your farmhouse accents to shine, and it sets the foundation for blooms to flourish from April through August. Add dimension and vintage flair to your garden with container gardening. Use mismatched terracotta pots, enamel basins, and even distressed metal buckets for planting. Fill them with early spring blooms like pansies and violas, then transition to daisies and zinnias as summer nears. Elevate some pots on antique stools or wood pallets for visual interest. These containers not only offer farmhouse texture, they also make it easier to control growth and change arrangements as the seasons evolve. Every farmhouse garden deserves a welcoming table scene. Use an old picnic table or repurposed farm table as a centerpiece. Drape it with linen or burlap, and add a centerpiece of mason jars filled with seasonal flowers. String lights above or hang a vintage chandelier from a tree branch for evening magic. As spring turns to summer, switch florals from tulips and daffodils to sunflowers and lavender, ensuring your tablescape feels current, cozy, and ready for outdoor entertaining. One of the joys of farmhouse decor is the hunt for charming, aged pieces. Scour flea markets or garage sales for rusted iron gates, old wheelbarrows, and vintage watering cans. These pieces bring authenticity and soul to your garden. Set an old ladder against a wall and use it as a vertical planter. Lean a rustic shutter against your fence for added texture. With farmhouse decor, imperfections are welcome. They tell a story of seasons past and memories waiting to bloom. A signature touch of farmhouse style is a hand-painted wooden sign. Whether it says "Welcome to the garden" or "Fresh herbs," signage adds personality and warmth. Use reclaimed wood and soft, faded paint tones like sage, cream, or slate. You can even create seasonal switch-outs, from spring greetings to summer harvest phrases. Hang them on fences, garden sheds, or place them on a shepherd's hook near a floral border for an adorable and custom finish. Create seating vignettes that invite relaxation and conversation. Place Adirondack chairs, woven rockers, or wrought iron benches in shady nooks. Add outdoor-safe pillows in floral prints or ticking stripes, and don't forget a throw for those breezy spring evenings. In summer, swap for lighter fabrics and cushions in creams, whites, or soft pastels. Add a vintage side table or crate to hold a book or a glass of lemonade. It's farmhouse charm with functionality built in. Guide visitors through your garden with natural walkways. Use pea gravel, old bricks, or repurpose wood planks to form meandering paths. Line them with lavender, boxwoods, or even salvaged metal lanterns for added style. These pathways give your garden structure and create moments of discovery, perfect for showing off your favorite decor pieces or blooms as they transition from spring softness to summer brightness. Nothing says farmhouse like a white picket fence or arched trellis. Use these architectural pieces to frame flower beds or climbing roses. Paint them in a soft white or cream for a fresh spring look. Then let summer sun gently age them to a sun-kissed patina. Trellises and arbors also add height and interest, inviting ivy, clematis, or honeysuckle to flourish through both seasons. It's functional decor with timeless charm. Hanging baskets are perfect for adding color and movement at different heights. In early spring, use trailing lobelia, alyssum, and ivy. As the weather warms, transition to petunias, calibrachoa, or hanging geraniums. Line the baskets with burlap or moss for texture and farmhouse authenticity. Whether on your porch, a shepherd's hook, or under a pergola, they bring vertical life that evolves from one season to the next. As spring evenings grow longer and summer nights become warm and breezy, lighting becomes a key part of garden ambience. Hang Edison bulb string lights between trees, place solar-powered lanterns along your garden path, and cluster candles inside lanterns on your outdoor table. Choose fixtures with worn metal finishes or distressed paint. It's about soft glow over harsh brightness, warm light that makes your outdoor space feel lived in, magical, and distinctly farmhouse. Repurposed ladders make the perfect vertical planters for herbs and flowers. Paint one in muted white, gray, or sage, and layer terracotta pots on each rung. Use it for early spring herbs like rosemary, then transition to basil and mint as summer heats up. This is ideal for small spaces or patios, and it adds a dynamic farmhouse display with seasonal flexibility. A water feature doesn't need to be elaborate to make an impact. Consider a small fountain built into a galvanized tub or repurpose an old pump to create a bubbling basin. The sound of water brings calm and focus to the garden. As temperatures rise, it also provides a cooling presence and attracts birds and butterflies, adding life to your rustic haven. Your garden shed can be more than storage. It can be a decor element. Painted in soft farmhouse tones like robin's egg blue, buttery cream, or sage green. Add a window box with seasonal blooms, vintage lanterns on the sides, and perhaps a wreath on the door that transitions with the months. A stylish shed becomes a backdrop for Instagram-worthy moments and a celebration of farmhouse personality. Wreaths aren't just for front doors. In a farmhouse garden, they belong on gates, arbors, sheds, and fences too. In spring, opt for grapevine wreaths with faux tulips or baby's breath. Swap in summer with sunflowers, eucalyptus, or even dried citrus slices for a sunny twist. The farmhouse spirit lies in those little touches that show seasonal awareness and love for thoughtful detail. Nothing blends practicality and decor quite like an herb garden. Build or buy raised beds and arrange them in neat rows. Use rustic wood or corrugated metal for a farmhouse edge. Label each plant with charming wooden or slate markers. Start with spring-friendly herbs like chives and parsley, then let summer's warmth encourage the growth of basil, thyme, and oregano. Not only is it pretty, it's also a joy for home cooks. Florals are the star of any seasonal garden transition. Early in the year, showcase ranunculus, snapdragons, and daffodils. As summer unfolds, switch to black-eyed Susans, coneflowers, and cosmos. Mix perennials with annuals for texture and rhythm. The key to farmhouse floral success is natural beauty. Nothing too perfect. Everything just a little wild and wonderfully abundant. A potting bench is a farmhouse staple. Find one made from reclaimed wood or distress, a new one with chalk paint. Use it to stage potted plants, display decor, or prep your garden projects. Add metal hooks for tools and bins for potting soil. Come summer, style it with lemons, herbs, or fresh-cut flowers for a charming garden vignette. Welcome nature with handcrafted birdhouses, feeders, and butterfly houses. Paint them in soft pastels or weathered white, and mount them on wooden posts or fence lines. These not only serve your local ecosystem, but also add delightful whimsy. Watching the bees, birds, and butterflies visit your garden is one of the simplest joys of spring and summer. Give your flower beds definition with farmhouse-style edging. Use reclaimed bricks, scalloped wood, or even old plates for a quirky vintage touch. This clean visual border elevates the garden while adding rustic character. In spring, it helps contain early blooms. In summer, it keeps your lush growth tidy and organized. adding structure to seasonal chaos. Get creative with DIY projects like upcycled planters from teapots, pallet wood signs, or wind chimes made from vintage utensils. These handmade touches add so much heart to your farmhouse garden. Plan seasonal crafting sessions, spring for florals and fresh paint, summer for outdoor fabrics and reclaimed wood. The garden becomes your canvas and your creativity, the brush. From the pastel blush of spring to the bolder hues of summer, color sets the mood. Use pillows, flowers, linens, and accents to tell the seasonal story. Soft lavender, buttery yellow, and fresh white mark spring's gentle entrance. By June and July, embrace sunflower yellow, barn red, and sage green to warm things up. Let your garden's palette evolve like nature intended. As spring winds down, do a mini refresh. Store early decor elements like Easter-themed accents or pastel wreaths, and bring out bolder pieces like red gingham pillows or galvanized tubs filled with citrus fruits. A few thoughtful swaps keep your garden feeling alive and in tune with the rhythm of the seasons, without needing a total overhaul. as we journey from spring's fresh start to summer's golden glow. Remember that farmhouse garden decor is about more than just style. It's about atmosphere and intention. It's where you drink your morning coffee, host summer suppers, or just breathe in the scent of basil and roses. Whether you're planting herbs, painting signs, or hanging string lights, every little touch adds to the seasonal story you're telling outdoors. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more cozy decor inspiration all year round.